Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing a math question, and here we have a trigonometric equation. And so we're trying to solve for theta for 2 cotangent cosine plus 7 equals 7 cosec. And theta is between 0 and 2 pi. So the first thing we should do is recognize that we can expand this equation and simplify it into something more comprehensible. So we can rewrite the first factor as cotangent is the inverse of tangent, which is going to be cosine over sine and times cosine plus 7 equals 7 cosec, and this is the inverse of sine, so 1 over sine. And now we can recognize that we should now multiply everything by sine to simplify it further. So 2 cosine plus 7 sine equals 7. And now we're getting somewhere here. So we can combine the 2 cosine into cosine squared plus 7 sine equals 7. And now we want it to be all in one trigonometric function, so we can recognize that the trigonometric function cosine squared plus sine squared equals 1, and we can isolate for cosine. So we recognize here that cosine squared will be equal to 1 minus sine squared. And I have the formula booklet here as well. So here, and we're just isolating for cosine squared, and then we can substitute it for this. So we get sine as the one trigonometric function. So substituting it here will be 1 minus sine squared plus 7 sine equals 7. And expanding out the bracket will be and now it's starting to look like a quadratic equation, so we should isolate everything onto one side, and so the other side is 0. And now we can do a let statement. So let x equal sine. And so then we can rewrite this as 2x squared minus 7x plus 5 equals 0. And now this should look more familiar. So we can factor this out. So, and you can use any process here, but I will use this one. So they all need to multiply to 10 and add up to -7, and -5 and -2 will work. So the factored equation will be x minus 1, 2x minus 5 equals 0. And now substituting x as sine. So it's sine minus 1 to sine minus 5 equals 0. And therefore sine equals 1, or sine equals 5 over 2. And we can recognize that the value cannot be more than 1. So this one here is going to be undefined. But sine equals 1, on the other hand, is possible, and we can draw out the unit circle. And this is pi over 2, 5, 0, or 2 pi, 3 pi over 2. And since it's sine, we're looking for the height, or the y coordinate. And when the y coordinate is 1, is at the very top, and this angle is 90 degrees, or pi over 2. So, and that is our final answer, because we're looking for a degree between 0 and 2 pi, and that's the only one possible here. So yeah, that's the answer. Thank you.